Hello everybody, in this video I will show you how to implement Spring Security 6 with Spring Boot 3 based on this guide by Isak Uchechukwu, and I will show you all the steps that I've reproduced and what was the result. So all the files you can check in his repository, and I just walk through this process, highlighting maybe some thin moments. First of all, we need to create a project and generate POM file. Here how it looks like. It's like general POM file with dependencies. I use Postgres, so I need to include this dependency. This is dependencies for tests, and from this dependency we take the Nimbus for GVT, and this is for database managing. This is for security itself, and this is starter for web, like to make a controller. So first of all we create DTO and with two records, login request and response, that we will use in controller later. This user, auth user, so better to start with app user. App user, it is database entity, which is like table entity from the database with sequence with 4 fields: ID, username, email, and password. So if you need the migration for it, to see the migration, so here it is. It looks like this. So it's pretty straightforward. It's based, the migration is for Flyway, just SQL script. And here it is. For database, we can check the beaver, and in the beaver this data looks like 3 fields, varchar 60, because the password encoded is stored in 60 chars. So it's a very simple table, but you can check it here. So this is about an entity, and generating private and public keys. So they all look like this: private key and public key. And for this I use just open SSL, generate private key, and then I've run this command, and this command is no need because it seems to generate the same key, the same private key, so I can't understand why we should run it. So the application itself looks like pretty like from the link. So it's just bean that initialize the user. It's just create example user with this email and this password. Password encoder we are taking from our configuration bean. Let me show you. It is here. So we just registering this bean. We pass bcrypt password encoder to this initialize user method, which is run right after the application starts. So no need to launch this this command more than once. So let me show you configuration. It's just two configurations that are here. So it's private key and public key, and we have a record here, and that is automatically understands that private key should take this one and public key should take this one, and prefix it's for RCA dot, just to understand the Spring which prefix should we use. There are some other settings. It's this setting said that we should validate the database before on application launch. Here we have dialect, PostgreSQL dialect, which Hibernate should use. Show SQL, this means that while performing requests, Hibernate will show SQL queries that it's using. And format SQL, it means that we should need to format SQL in appropriate format. Database, this is for Spring GPA, it is PostgreSQL. Database platform, it's also about dialect, to Spring GPA understand the dialect. Driver, it locates the driver that Spring should use. Server port, it's our application port, and this setting tells the server to include error messages. So what else I want to show you? It's like logback XML. It allows us to show logs in this pretty format to just to beautify the output of our application. And also we can check that Let me show you the setting of, yes, enable configuration properties. It's this class that holds the properties. It should be declared here, because in other way the Spring doesn't understand that this is a property class. Okay, let's move on. Security config, it's about the code GVT, and this encode the token, and this part is for filter chain, security filter chain. As you can see, security filter chain looks like this, and here we turn off CSRF and CORS, and then we permit all requests to these endpoints that are under a pauth and error, to allow all users to log in and to authenticate. Here we set stateless session. Here we inject GVT decoder in our security filter chain, and user detail servers. It's about this class, where we see where we try to find the user by its username in our database, and map it to auth user. So just to make it more clear, we have app user, it is database entity, and we have user details. User details, it is Spring Security Core user credentials with predefined methods that we are override here to get details from the app user from the database. In that manner, we understand which Spring understand which password and username to use. So in security configuration, it's like user detail servers that will. Sorry, I'm just. We should better use required ARS constructor, not field injection, because it doesn't recommend by Spring. It could work not as expected. So GPA user detail servers, it is used to form a filter chain, and HTTP basic. Actually, I can't understand this setting and wouldn't tell you anything about that. Okay, so let's move on. Auth controller, it's accept login request, as we see earlier. It's auth.to with login request with two fields in it. In Postman, it looks like this. Let me show you. So just send to this endpoint post request with raw JSON with previously saved example user and example password, and here we have token and message that app user logged in successfully. So this happens right here, and response token. Token is forms in auth service. If we go here, we will see that we make we are generating token. First of all, we get the authorities and to add it to GVT claims set, and here is the issuer, the issuer time when it is expires. We said that it will be expired in 10 hours. Authentication, we put it here, and we encode the claims and get token value from it, and this token value we see in response here, and we can use it later. So let's get back to Auth controller and authentication manager. It's Spring Framework interface, and that we let me show you auth service, logger, password encoder, user repository. It seems that it is not using here GPA, so register user. Okay, just my class that I will show you later.